squat assessment. What this is based for, but why we're conducting this, is just to check some stability and some mobility in specific aspects of it. This will better allow me to move on forward with the training program so I can
Leche, 3
address
minutes.
any joint issues you have with your flexibility. All right, so overhead squat, what it is, you're going to try to place your feet completely parallel, like you're skiing, okay? And then place your hands in a 180-degree rotation. Try to extend as much as you can there. Try to maintain that position. What I want you to do now is I want you to squat. And I want your knees, try to keep your knees to track over your ring toe as you come down. Stay as vertical as you can. You're gonna come forward. It's a natural position. Okay. The main thing I want you to focus on is keeping your knees in the right position and keeping a neutral spine. I don't want too much of a combination. Okay. So go ahead and let me see you do a squat. Okay. Good. Up. One more. And up. Okay. Let me go ahead and have you turn to the side again. Try to keep your arms locked out. And give me 2 more if you could, please. And 1 more up. Good. Okay, so relax. What we saw there was a kind of a forward lean. You want to try to maintain your back, your spine here parallel.
Kunya ra gisugo pa og pa-video Leche.
What that is, it's actually an ankle mobility issue that is forcing you to, instead of going deep, you're going forward. It's a natural thing.
Lechugas ni ba yan?
You did well. I like to see a little more tracking of the knees. They were kind of straight in. Okay. Everybody has a tendency to point their toes outwards. Yeah. It opens up your hips and allows you to stay more vertical. But to get a proper assessment, we try to stay parallel as we can. And then your knees didn't dive in, which is good. You don't want any type of, because then you have ACL problems, things like that. You're pretty much parallel. Try to keep your knees a little bit more to the outside. That's going to open up your hips, allow you to stay more vertical in your spinal area. And then your shoulder mobility was pretty good. A lot of people, their arms will start to come forward because they lose external rotation as they come down. But overall, it was a pretty good job. And then now we identified some issues with ankle flexibility, some mobility in the hips, but you were very stable. Working on depth, we want to, anytime we do a squat, we want to try to get the crease of the hip below the crease of the knee. So what happens in the most part when people squat down, instead of going to, they'll hit to the hard part and then they'll lean forward to compensate for not going deep enough. Okay. But those are just some things that we can work on and we can fix them pretty easy. But that's the overhead squat assessment. Now I've identified some things that we can work on so we can move forward from there.